This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Guys, we are ready down here on the field for the Fiesta Bowl. It is electric. We had one of the highest scoring, most dynamic and exciting playoff games of the year last year. We are hoping for another game just like that. The fans are loud, energetic, and ready to rock. I'll keep you posted on how things go down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
Solid run. Tackled to the 45-yard line. Got a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12, who are trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in the 12-team era.
Well, Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want. This coaching staff is doing a nice job here, Chris. They recognize that the defense is not getting upfield, so they can seal the edge and get the touch pass on the outside, and they're able to get the line to gain and create a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Simmons. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. And the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
To throw, it's Hammond. Grab near the sticks. It's Simmons. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this
deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush, and here right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Dickey. He shreds the tackle. Got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. An inside give now from the shotgun. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
It's an out route. The catch made.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them, and one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. He could go. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Just an enormous play to build this lead. When you can get a defensive touchdown, Joe, in a game like this, your chances of winning just go way up.
And, Chris, the challenge for this quarterback is to regroup as quickly as you possibly can, and you've got to answer the bell, and you're going to be right back on the field. How short is that memory, and how quickly do they go back to the passing game? A decision for the coach, and certainly we're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, these Miami receivers this year have started to remind me of some of that great lineage of Hurricanes past. Guys like Santana Moss and Reggie Wayne, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson. If they play great today, they could easily get the win.
Finds his man. It's Fletcher. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. So that's a good start for Darian Mensah. The guy, of course, Joe, who comes in and inherits the role of Miami transfer quarterback, expected to lead his team not just into the playoff, but to the championship.
And Miami has leaned that direction, dipping into the transfer portal in order to fill this quarterback spot. And I got to tell you, I agree with that philosophy. And the reason is, it's not necessarily about your history or experience at your school, but rather just your experience level in college football in general. We see these experienced quarterbacks, Chris, they have success in the postseason.
He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
So 2nd and 10, got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Johnson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pressure's on. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
It's Texas Tech on top right now, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. He hands it off from the gun. Runs through the defender. Again, ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Breaking tackles would not be denied.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Bringing it out, it's Pringle. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Going to scramble now. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
The shotgun running play call. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? To throw, it's Hammond. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
They're going to run it here. He's got the 40. He's got a crease. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
That's reeled in. It's Dickey. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
That is a big conversion on 3rd down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're
swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
That might be the spark that this defense needs. They're down in this ball game, really haven't had a ton of success, and right after that explosive play, they're able to get to the quarterback. Let's see if they can build on that success, Chris, and continue to get stops and try to get the ball back for their offense.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Dropping back. It's Hammond. Here comes the rush. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Red Raiders. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boys, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain. A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now it's 2nd down here. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 3rd down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The ball is loose in the backfield. And the defense comes up with the football.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out, first down for their offense.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage. That
he's got space. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Pringle. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, as I always say, you've got to build yourself into third down success with first and second down success. And when you just throw incompletions, now you're in an obvious situation. That's really a product of not being able to throw the football or try to run the ball on first and second down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaking tackles. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas Tech. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo, and they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often. Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He's running out of time here.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right.
It's caught. He's got room. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Canes. Breaks away to the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a jet sweep. Running through the tackle. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Design quarterback run. First down and more. He's still running.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play action pass and take a shot over the top.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And the Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Coming after him. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The offense going with the hurry up.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
So the false start will back them up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Gets made on the out route. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down play coming up.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Miami. They were not going to catch him that time.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Gain makes it second and medium. Tailback with another carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. To throw, it's Hammond. Fires it to the wideout. With the catch, it's Lee.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
It's Texas Tech on top right now. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. And He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on 4th down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world do you not have short routes out there where you can get the ball?
Makes the catch and has space. Breaks into the clear. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
Nice completion for a 1st down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Caught behind the line. It's Gilbert. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Got an opening here. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
It's a quick grab. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nothing there as a defense stops him for no gain.
Well, I don't think you can settle for a field goal here. You need to put the ball in the end zone, and so now it's best play, best matchup. What do you got on that play sheet? Give me some heat off the sheet here on 4th.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Makes the read. He keeps it. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time. He's able to move the chain.
He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Past the 20. The 10. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Pringle. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
They look to throw it here on second down. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, is that this defense has been ready for everything that they've been shown. And I got to tell you, like, they just never made an adjustment on offense. They didn't get the ball down the field. That's why they're down big in this game, and that's why they're going to lose. What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He fires downfield. Complete with a running back on this fourth down play. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted and takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. And that play could end the season for this offense, but the defense put an enormous play, Joe. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.